we just received my daughter's Plum Paper academic calendar for the new school year, and so I thought we would do a video on it. I'm going to do an unboxing after we show you how she used it last year. And this was the cover she used. You can see the cover got beat up some, but they have really good covers. I'm editing the video and I realized that I forgot to mention something. If you're interested, I can send you a 10% off coupon if you order a $30 or more if you place a $30 or more order on Plum Paper. The only downside is that the way Plum Paper has it set up, you have to give me your email address. I will not save it for any reason. Once you provide it, I will just put it in their system, send you the link, and then I'll be done. So you have two options if you would like that coupon. One, you can leave it down below. I will watch it, comments closely, and as soon as I see one come through, I will copy, send the link to you, and then immediately delete it so your email address isn't hanging out down there. Or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram. Those links are down in the down bar. If you want to send me your email address over there, I will get the coupon sent off for you. If you're familiar with the regular Plum Paper planners, this is the same. So they have the goals, areas for birthdays and events, things to remember, and then a notes page. And then the monthly calendar. And then it jumps into thing. And if you use the ME calendar planner, this should look very familiar to you because you can customize it just the same way you can there. You can customize the side sections as well. So she did her outsourced classes or co-op classes.
Chemistry, how to make chemistry and literature, and then math, Spanish, history, and then my 2 electives.
Okay, and we left those just as elective because her electives were going to change throughout the year. So we just left them like that. Okay, and then so there was the first week of school last year. Okay, let's jump ahead to maybe November. Okay, so here was a monthly spread. As you can see, she didn't use it a lot except, let's see,
co-op classes and then when my tests and papers were due.
And then, like, later in the year, when there was a day, like if she didn't have math class on a certain day, or didn't have co-op, she'd put that stuff in as well. Okay, so here was an average week. How did you do your planning?
I started with, like, if I had, for chemistry example, reading, I would go through and break that down and then fill in with.
Did you do them in order of your things?
I just worked my way down when I was planning.
And she would do this on Mondays for the week.
Man.
So reading, and then
Literature was just kind of dependent on what I had.
And then math was another outsourced class.
And so that one I would plan like Monday, maybe after class, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then wait till Wednesday to find out the rest of my homework.
Okay.
And Spanish was just whatever I had the previous week overflow.
Because she'd have it on Thursdays, so
I'd plan it Friday.
yeah, so she'd plan Friday for the following week. And history was from at home, so she could plan that on Mondays. And same with electives. These, we labeled them priority, remember, and then we left this one blank. But she never really developed the habit of using those.
No.
So, no reason really, just never developed that habit. This is a 12-month calendar, and I really wish they had a 9-month option, because most students don't need it for 12 full months, but it is what it is. So, that was last year's. Okay, Miss Elizabeth, can you open up and let's look at this one. When you order these, they do order it in plenty of time. The backlog can be a while. I think it was almost 3 weeks from the time we ordered it until the time we received it. And it comes from California, so ship time can be several days as well. So there's her new planner, and then these were free with academic calendars when we ordered them. It came with a couple sets of summary stickers, which are cute, but it's the end of summer. And then I ordered these for myself. And then I ordered a new interchangeable cover for my own personal cover. Okay, so here's her new cover. It used to be that you could choose like the colors on any of their patterns. Now you can't do that anymore, but you can still customize it in several ways. You can leave it just, there's lots of cover patterns, first of all. Then there are different shapes for quotes if you want them on there. You can put in quotes. You can change the color of the shape as well as the color and the font for a quote. You can also upload an image that they'll put on here if you want an image. It's kind of the same introduction, same special dates pages, and plans, or ideas, plans, goals page. And then again, same thing with the goals, birthdays, etc. Okay, monthly page, same as last year's, as well as the same as the other planners. Okay. So this year, that's what we filled in. And then, what do you intend to do with these? This week is going to be what? Like things you have to do outside of school, the big things for in school, all of that?
Either big things outside of school or tests and papers. And
then do everything that's due, or only
everything that's due that following week.
So what's your biggest tip for people who are moving into, specifically high school, but planning in a planner in general, instead of having mom plan it for you?
When you're writing things down, kind of break things down more specific so you can cross things off quicker.
So instead of saying I can't think of a good example, but so if you have several parts of biology homework, for example, a reading and a workbook or questions and then something to watch, listing all those separate items, rather than one item, so that yes, you can cross off quicker and feel more feel like you have more momentum. So everything is kind of the same, as you can see. Their colors changed a little bit, but not, just kind of what they change each year. But the new section they have is the academic section. And honestly, I'm not sure this was worth any kind of a price upgrade from last year, but didn't have a choice. So this page, actually I like it. We may sit down and work on it. But there's 4 different goal areas. Subjects you want to improve in, with steps to complete it, how you want to be more organized, what you want your grades to be, and extracurricular goals. So that page I think may be good if you actually utilize it. And then class schedule, I think she doesn't need to put in her room numbers for each of her subjects, though for co-op might be nice to have in there at the beginning of the year. Final exam schedules, exam study tracker. I don't know about this. I like how you can cross off the number of times you've studied it, because I think that's kind of an important thing to see, but I don't know if that would be helpful or not. There's a few pages of those. A page to keep track of your assigned readings, community service. There's 2 pages of that. And then some different brainstorming pages. few of those. And then reference pages. And then like brainstorming and note pages in the back. Contacts page again, that was in the other one as well. Holidays, stickers.
Oh.
So there's a couple pages of free stickers. Are included ones like in the regular planners, and they all, of course, are custom fit to the sizes of her things. So those are kind of nice to try out. At least she didn't use much as far as stickers last year, but you never know this year. And then it has a nice little folder in the back. It's not very big, but it is a nice sturdy pocket. So if you need it for class schedules or outsourced paper type things, it is that. Oh, and this is the 7x9 size. The coil holds up really well. I've used the MA planners for several years now. The covers do as well. I mean, they get some scratches, but I've never had one crack or fray on the edges or anything. So that's the new planner for my high schoolers, and I will see you over in the next high school video.